Greetings, everyone. How's everyone enjoying lovely Atlantic City?
Love it.
All right, awesome. Glad to hear. So, my name is philross, and I have a company called the BodyBell Method. It's part of Master Phil Industries. We also have Survival Strong, self-defense in that program as well. I'm a master kettlebell instructor. I have black belts in 4 systems of the martial arts. I have a master's degree in health sciences and sports sciences. I'm a college professor, just dropping my 5th book called Managing Back Pain for Dummies. I got contracted by Wiley Publication, the Dummy series. And then another one I just dropped recently is called Exercise Snacks Fitness, 5 minutes at a time. So if you want you want any information on it, whatever, I'll do my shameless plug again at the end. But what am I here to talk to you about today? We all talk about core, right? Everyone's like core this, core that, core the other thing.
I want mine tighter.
Right. Everyone wants a tighter core, right? Tighten the butt. Well, you hear, if you ever take one of my seminars, which I am doing one on Sunday, you'll hear me say tighten the butt and tighten the gut. Okay? How do we create that? How do we create that core? Right? How do we create that hidden core? Now, it's not just the abs, it's this whole area, So how do we address that? Well, we have to start with the muscles that you don't see. You don't see those support muscles. You have the muscles that run all the way up and down your spine. There's 3 of them on either side. They're called the erector spinae. And then you have smaller ones. They're called multifidi, and they connect 2 to 3 vertebrae. Those are the ones that we have to engage. So I want you to try something. Try this. I came up with this years ago by happenstance, pure luck. So squeeze your rhomboids together. Squeeze them. You know what the rhomboids are, right? Everybody knows, right? Now bend forward. Okay, good. And come on up. Now, let me ask you something though. Did anybody round their lower back? Nobody rounded their lower back. Yeah. This is one of the cues we want to give our clients. Because how often try to keep that neutral spine, right? That's another one of my sayings, neutral spine all the time, right? Pack the shoulders, engage the lats, tighten the butt, tighten the gut, squeeze the rhomboids. Oh, by the way, I do have shirts with this on at my booth. And my whole purpose, my whole goal here is to help people live better longer. Look, nobody wants to be this person, right? No. And we have an epidemic coming in this country, right? Here's everybody. Everybody's on their phones, looking down, right? That's everybody. So we want to address this situation. So how are we going to do that? We're going to hit the whole body. We're going to reinforce that neutral spine. I'm going to ask you a question. How many people train their neck?
You said train?
Train your neck. How many do strength training for your neck? 1 out of 12, right? Okay, my math's not too good. But hardly anybody ever trains their neck. Okay, they call it the C-spine, right? Okay, what's that second word I used? Spine, part of the back, right? Why are we not training our necks? How many get headaches? How many clients have headaches, right? I give headaches. So what we're going to do is address this whole notion, right? So I'm going to show you a couple things, and we're all going to grab one of these stabs. Home Depot.
Yes, they have.
They saw them there, 10 foot, measure them out, 5 feet, cut them in half. Boom, I got a whole bunch of them, all set to go, good to go. Okay, nothing fancy about it. So when we want to maintain that neutral spine, what are we talking about? 3 points of contact. 3 points. Back of the head, thoracic, and coccyx. I have those 3 points of contact. So I'm going to exact a little tension here. The thing is that, people say, oh, I stretch every day. Most people do stretching in a very passive way. You want to be active, okay? And how many people stretch first thing or do some mobility work first thing in the morning? Good. A couple people. Well, here, does anybody have cats or dogs? No. Okay. Yeah. What do they do? What is your cat, dog? What do you have? Both. Okay. Yeah, that's why I had 2 hands up. Okay, I get it. What do they do when they get up from a nap or from sleeping?
They stretch.
They stretch, right? The first thing they do is they stretch. Why are we not doing that? Why? Are our animals smarter than us? Maybe so. But we should learn from them then. Learn from those smarter. That's how we get more evolved. Okay? So, stretch. First thing I do, I get up. I go put on a coffee,
Coffee.
Black coffee. Mug it. 1 cup. And I go and I warm up. I stretch. Why do I do it that way? Because I want to have my stretching in before. Well, first thing I do is I pop some water. I drink water because you always want to hydrate first thing. I set that coffee up and then I do my workout. I hit my bow staff and I'll do something else with it. But I do this workout takes 5 minutes. And it's on my YouTube channel with all the cues. So make sure you go at the Master Phil. So right here, back of the head, thoracic and coccyx. And this is my neutral spine. When I'm swinging a kettlebell, this is how we swing a kettlebell. Okay? This is what we want to do. Now we have a whole routine here. So I'm going to say more than that. Wants to participate, grab one of these staffs, and get to work. That's actually important too.
PVC.
Yep.
All right.
That's all it is. Okay, so remember, neutral spine all the time. Put in some measure of tension here, right? Coccyx, thoracic, back of the head. Now, let me show you this. If I'm here and I do this, I'm fine, right? I do this, I'm fine. I go here, am I fine?
No.
Nope. Am I fine? No. My spine must be in line for me to be fine.
All right.
Oh, you like that, right?
All right.
All right, here we go. So, back of the head, thoracic, coccyx. Bend the knee slightly, soften it. Pull the hip back like you're sitting in a chair too far. Put a little tension on this staff. Just about, 10, 20%. And then come up. Tighten that butt, tighten that gut. We are not in a race. Now, are we rooting with the floor? So you got some people with some nice fluffy sneakers on. Good. So a little less squat, a little more hip hinge. Little more hip hinge. That's good. So if we were doing a workout, we do 10 of those. Now here, put it across the shoulders. Now you may have some shoulder issues, so put it where it's comfortable for you. And here, watch what I'm doing. Pop, pop, pop. I just put some tension in there, didn't I? Okay, tighten the butt, tighten the gut, ribs down. My eyes will be forward. I do not move my head. I rotate around my spine. Keeping my tension. Keep the head still. Head still. Right. Head still. You're not going to go as far. Head still. Yes, head still. Rotate around that spine. Is your gut tight? Is your butt tight? Squeeze and put some tension there. What's some tension? That's good. So we do 10 each side here. Okay? Now right from here we go side to side. Now why do I do them? I do them in a specific order. Why? Because I want to remember it. Otherwise I might forget. But I've been doing this routine for over 30 years. Squeeze, put that tension in. Don't forget about that tension. Is your butt tight? Is your gut tight? Squeeze your butt. Your own, not somebody else's. You do it on your own time. Side to side, tighten. Squeeze it through the back. That's it. Good. And right from here now, we're going to do a thing called a reach back. So put the hand high here and scoot back. We're doing a backstroke. Yeah, squeeze. Do we forget about being tight? Oh, you're going forward. Good stroke, but not the one we're doing. Yeah, reach back.
It feels so good.
So, reach back. Tighten up, tighten that butt, tighten that gut. Squeeze, keep that tension. Take it through the shoulders, through the back. Good. Feel that back lighten up. Good. Now from here, we're going to assume that neutral spine position, the bottom part, right here. Head still, rotate around the spine. Squeeze. Is your back tight? Are you squeeze your rhomboids? Do you have 20% tension in here? Squeeze. Try to even your arms out. Even your arms out. There you go. Good. Tighten that butt, tighten that good squeeze.
So you got curvature in your back.
Yes, you want to go along the natural spine. Watch your head up a little bit too much. Have more of a neutral spine. There you go. Good. Now we're going to come up. Now right from here, Squeeze, get that tension. We keep our knees locked. So how do we do that? Use the cue. Put your kneecaps up into your quads. Boom! And now pull the butt back, squeeze, push on this staff a little bit, and maintain that neutral spine. Only go as far as you can go by maintaining the integrity of the spine. If we start, because see we got Mike back there, right? Because we all want to go farther, right? I don't care about going farther. I want to maintain that integrity. So if I'm here, right, and I go, oh, okay, yeah, I can go this far. Guess what? Lost it. Lost integrity. I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to wound them. So here, when I'm here, I look here, straight ahead. And now when I keep my gaze the same though, here, and then I look down at the floor. My head stays neutral here and down the floor. Now, I do not want that round to my back. I don't care how far you can go. I want this squeeze. You shouldn't even go that far. Here, pull. I feel this in my hamstrings right now. This is where we want to be. And we're going to hit 10 of those. Feet even tighter together if you can. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You want to be, generally when we're talking about stance, I say go shoulder width, either a little in or a little out. So this one we want to go a little in. Good. So hit 10 of these. Good. So those are the 6 we do for the back. Now we're going to do some for the shoulders, which of course help the upper back. And you're going to see something when I'm doing this here. It's called packing the shoulders, engaging the lats. If you don't know what it means, I'll show you. Simple. When people do stuff like a lot of times they're protracted here, backing down. See what I just did? Pop.
I'll never do that.
Oh, what? You go here, you go back, down. Yeah, there you go. They say you never do it, you just did it. So what we're gonna do is pull here, pop, pop, and I pull down. So I'm crushing down. Again, but you don't have to kill it, but 20%. Lock the elbows, 100%, right? We're gonna find our belly button right here, and then pull, 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 pull to the crown of the head. You want to stay, keep your hands in a little bit tighter. If you can go back that far, then keep your hands in tighter, okay? Because what we want to do is want to have it locked out, elbows locked out. We want to be in this position. This is where we would be on a handstand. This is, whenever we have a weight above our head here, we are now supporting it with our structure. Okay? This is what we want to do. Elbows are locked, lock them, and pull, 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 pull. So we do 5 of these. You take about 5 seconds or so. Belly button to the crown of the head. How we're at the crown of the head is our arm is either next to our ear in line or slightly behind, and pull into that back the whole time. If you feel you get a little shruggy, pull down on it. Okay? Keep that chest tall. That's it. Keep those elbows locked. Pack those shoulders. And then here, hold it here. Now right here, make sure you're locked out. Lock out, lock out, lock out. Does everyone feel the back? Squeeze those rhomboids. Tighten that butt, tighten that gut. Good. Tighten up and go side to side. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little straight with the arms. Yeah, there you go. Now down here, you're going to feel this, okay? You might already feel this. Right? What we're doing, we're addressing the stabilizers, the muscles that we don't see. Everybody sees the external muscles, right? The superficial, but we don't see the support or the intrinsics. So right here, pop. So see what I just did again? Pop, chest comes up, elbows locked, head forward. Now, you're gonna pretend like you're going down a pipe, so don't twist. It's just a very small move. And we do 20 reps each side. Squeeze those elbows.
Why my arms hurting?
I have a whole workout with this thing. It'll tear you up in half. The little stick, right?
Yeah.
It's based on, this system is based on the dynamic tension. Remember dynamic tension? Charles Atlas, back a million years ago? I incorporated it into my system. I'm old school, man. Old school. So now we're gonna come here. Now watch here. I'm gonna roll my wrists, right? Lock the elbows and pull up. As high as I can go. And up and down. Maintain that neutral spine. Tighten the butt, tighten the gut. You want to be working the whole time. Pull, pull, pull. Nice. Good. Pull, 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 pull.
So I don't need weights, I can just go to Home Depot, don't.
Yep, I'm telling you.
That's this one.
Yeah. So I have whole workouts with this.
5 or 10 of these.
Good. Now we have one more here. Now this one's a little tricky. Okay? Everybody wants a shrug on it. We don't want to shrug. Because what do we want to do? We want to remember that ears are shoulder poison. When I bring my shoulder up like this, and everybody does it because what? We do something heavy, do something hard, we go like this, right? No. You want to be here. You want to be here, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull out on the hands and pull in on the elbows. So the hands go out, elbows together. Pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze.
Can we move the thumb a little in case you're
I'm sorry?
overflexible like me? So I'm moving the thumb.
Okay, so what I want you to do,
Stopping me.
okay, so what I want you to do is bend your elbow a lot more. Bend it, right? Now, pull out on the hands and bring it on the elbows.
Pull out on the hands
And bring it on the elbows. Yep.
My upper back is very tight. Because I teach it all the day. Because I teach it 3 or 4 times a day. Stand straight, pull your shoulder blades, so they're tight. Thank you.
Do any scapular work? You doing scapular work?
Yeah,
Scapular push-ups or anything like that?
not much because of that. A little bit.
We'll talk.
I self-myofascial release, yeah, it still doesn't go away. Yeah.
Might try a different tactic.
Okay,
Stop by my booth.
yes, sir.
All right.
So if I walk around the house with this back, what do you call that? I don't have to do that. What's that black thing?
Kettlebell?
Yeah, I'm around the house doing it, so I don't have to do that.
No, you can. I can.
Get wrapping keeper.
Okay, so,
Get
okay.
wrapping keeper roll. Yeah.
So here, palm up, palm down. Palm up, palm down, elbows locked. Pushing in now. All the rest of them we pulled out, this one we're pushing in. And here. Push in, take it into that back. Palm up, palm down.
Palm up.
Vertical to horizontal. Don't need to go any farther. Don't, if you have that hypermobility, don't accentuate it. Let's get tension in there. Let's get strength. Here,
Which
no,
one?
here,
I'm
here.
following you.
Yep, right
Right
directly.
hand
Go.
is up.
Yep, there.
Stop.
Just, yep, vertical, right,
Yes.
horizontal. Think about tension.
Yes.
You have mobility already.
Too much.
Develop the tension, develop the strength.
Thank you. I need that.
You gotta lock your arms. Lock your arms. Lock them, lock them. That's good. I'm feeling the back, pull it back, push it in here. Push it, go up. Right here, and here.
I'm telling you.
Okay? Good. Did you do the other way yet? Okay, do the other way then.
And chest level.
Here,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Squeeze in,
Oh my gosh.
pull out.
Thank you. This feels great.
It's, I do this at least once a day.
Oh my gosh, so this is like adjusting, aligning my shoulders. Yeah. I could use that. Fixing my shoulder blades.
Yeah, guys, you know, afterwards, feel free to stop by if you have any
Where you
questions.
say you at? Downstairs?
Yeah, downstairs.
Or you checked in that big room.
So we have one more here. We have one more here, okay? Right here, so watch first. I'm here, see where my arms are? I don't want to bend. People are gonna have a tendency to bend. So ideally from here, I want to pat the shoulders, knees relaxed, no shruggy, shruggy. And I pull myself down.
So who's gonna pull me up?
It's like a plie. Are you doing like a plie or
Yeah,
a squat?
I'm doing a squat. It's like I would do a goblet squat, my toes a little bit out. I mean, you can do it this way, but I find when I open up the knees, the feet like this, it opens up my hips a little bit more. Yeah, so I prefer doing it like that, but yeah, I can do them like this too. No, but I prefer to do it here because I get my hips open a little bit more.
Yeah, so if you have knee problems, that's heavy, like almost like a heavy impact, right?
Which one with the knees?
Well, the bionic knee is good,
Okay.
that's the total difference. But this one, I've been favoring this one because of the bionic prior too. So, and then the population I deal with, older adults, they really have problems with their knees.
Yeah. There's There's a lot of things you
So
can do. Like
we
one of
have to modify.
well, one of the things I would definitely recommend for someone that, let me borrow my friend Christine. Come on for a second.
You're in trouble now.
Now, see, if you have like a TRX or a pole or something, and if you want to do it with them, this way. So hold hands. So we're gonna do like this. Here, we do a thing called truss squats. Lean back, trust me. Good, and go. See, now we can get nice and deep, and it's not the same pressure.
Okay.
See, now we're getting that full range of motion all the way down there.
Uh-huh.
And it takes a lot of that pressure off the knee. Thank you.
Okay.
And the things that, you know, you can also use a TRX or a pole, have them stand on that. You know, hold a pole, get close to it, and squat. I have this guy, 74 years old, started training with me a little bit less than a year ago. 74. He could hardly squat more than this. I got him doing Turkish get-ups now.
You have to do what?
Turkish get-ups. I'll show you one. And he swings with this kettlebell. It's on video.
Uh-huh.
He swings with that kettlebell. It's 160
He
pounds.
said 74.
Okay, 74.
You're young.
Yes. So I'll put this is what 74 looks like. So yeah, can you improve dramatically? Yes. He's put on 7 pounds of muscle. 1 year. Yeah. It's awesome. So that's what I do with the bow staff. You know, I have obviously a whole bunch of different workouts with this as well, but that's a warm-up that I do on a daily basis. I usually do it at least once, and obviously I'm training people, I'll go with them too. I'll work with them on it. Have some other mobility. You guys want to do a little more mobility?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a little more mobility. How much time do I have?
Right at time, unfortunately.
Okay, so then do I got time to do two couple quick
You go.
moves?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you. I'll show you the highest level of the stuff that I'm going to teach on the seminar. This is called the kettlebell swing, right? And just to let you know, this is kettlebell.
How many pounds is that?
This one's 53 pounds.
50 who?
Yeah, I think your slow is 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's 24 kg. So I'll show you. Here's a couple swings. This is a dual kettlebell, dual hand swing, 2-hand swing. Always start on the edge. And of course, you know what we do. Hand to hand. Okay. And then here's a goblet squat. All right. Single rack front squat. Overhead squat. And then I'll show you get up real quick, just one side. So we're running out of time. So start here. Oh, and there's regressions to this too. Regressions and progression. From here.
I will run, I will run.
Because that will
Jesus.
change everything.
What it is.
That works everything and you get warmed up quick. It works now.
And you're getting up.
So that's, I'll be teaching this and other iterations on Sunday. Does anybody have any questions?
You said you got this from where?
Home Depot. Yeah. You can go to Lowe's if you like Lowe's better.
I mean, I'm saying in the.
Oh, you like that? It's like a pipe.
Yeah, it's a PVC pipe. Yeah, just in a plumbing section.
And this is 10 inches?
I want to say all of his videos are excellent, you guys. Like he
Do you have
teaches all
videos
of
of
his
this?
videos.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah.
On
Check it out. I really,
Awesome.
this is my class. I like it a lot.
His
It's easy to teach and it keeps everybody informed. That's like the biggest thing. When I go and watch other people's classes and I see everybody like out of form, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Get a headache. I have cards up here, and I have a YouTube channel. Definitely feel free to use it. I have over 1,000 videos on it. Or playlists.
I'm sorry, 5 feet.
5 feet. Yep.
Thanks, Bill.
My pleasure.